Welcome friends and neighbors. Thanks for choosing to watch this video. I know you have many choices from which to choose from. Go over and check out my Facebook page, Famous Graves with Diamond Dave. I think there's 193 people over there so far. What'd she say? Flowers? Today we're at Pierce Brothers Valhalla Memorial Park. Let's get inside and take a walk. This cemetery is right next to Bob Hope Airport. Hello, Southwest. I want to give a shout out to Uncle Davey from the Navy. Thank you for your phone calls and your encouraging words, and appreciate your friendship. Although this video is about unmarked graves, we'll stop by and look at several that are not only marked but have pictures. I like looking at the pictures as we take a walk. Young man likes soccer, horses. Looks like he was a gamer as well. Just dies too young. A pretty young lady, just dies too young. It's good to see flowers on a grave. It's good to see loved ones making regular visits. Going to get a lot of sun today. I mentioned Uncle Davey. Y'all need to take a moment and read some of his comments. He leagues on these videos. They're pretty funny. Okay, Lyle Tayo, I think that's how you pronounce it, lives January 19th, 1889, dies May the 2nd, 1971, singer, dancer, and stage actress, beloved member of the Hal Roach Stock Company. You know, she's a female, so it might be Lila, so I'm not sure. She appeared in 50 films from 1921 through 1948. Some of them were silent films. In fact, here's one that was directed by none other than Laurel. She's the one in the striped outfit. Looks like Mom was a little bit upset over the boyfriend or husband she brings home. We have 15 unmarked graves to find today on my list. Hopefully I can find them all. Thanks Rob M for posting this picture online, making it a little bit easier in finding our next stop. I'll zoom down a little bit. Got the shadows out today. This is a grave of Harry Antium. He's a Hollywood actor. Lives from August 27th, 1884, dies January 18th, 1967, at the age of 87. His film career lasted from 1936 until 1967. He was in Miracle on 34th Street. That's a 1947 film, very popular. He also was in some of the Ma and Paul Kettle films in 1949. His last appearance was in the Beverly Hillbillies in 1967. He dies of a heart attack the same year. Thank you, good person, for posting this picture, making it a little bit easier in finding our next stop. We have the 3 headstones, and I did notice the buildings in the background. We'll come up to the next row. Right here just to the left will be another unmarked famous grave. This is the resting place of David Wold. He was an actor that only appeared in 4 films. I couldn't find much information about him. He was born on February 28, 1898, dies of a heart attack on June 3rd, 1953. He's interred here at Valhalla Memorial Park, North Hollywood, California. This is where we're at today. Next stop is Colin Campbell, another unmarked famous grave. This is his final resting place. He's born in Scotland, March 20th, 1883, and he dies in Woodland Hills, California, on March 25th, 1966. He appeared in 53 films, including The Road to Singapore, a 1931 film starring William Powell. Another is The Two Mrs. Carrolls, a 1947 film starring Humphrey Bogart, Barbara Stanwyck, and Alexis Smith. As we continue our walk, I want to say thanks to Atomic Bomb for posting this picture. This is the famous unmarked grave, final resting place of Mabel Colcord. She was an actress who was born in San Francisco on August 13th, 1873. She died in Los Angeles on June 6, 1952. She got her break after being introduced to director Clarence Brown while attending a luncheon at the Beverly Hills Hotel. He was impressed by her mature appearance, dark looks, and humble nature. He arranged for her to get into the film industry. She was in 30 films from 1935 through 1942. She was also the chairwoman of the local chapter of the American Red Cross and the Girl Scouts of America. And while we're here, several spaces down to the left is a neighbor who actually has a headstone. This is an actor slash stuntman, Nicholas Cravat. I'll go down so we can read it. Here lies our beloved dear old dad who lives January 10th, 1912. Dies January 29th, 1994 at age 82 of cancer. Bye-bye for now. He grows up with Burt Lancaster, New York City. They're lifelong friends. He's in 9 Burt Lancaster movies. Our next famous unmarked grave is George Francis Austin. He was born October 9th, 1877. Dies May 13th, 1954, at the age of 76. He was a character actor appearing in 120 films, including Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, a 1939 well-known movie starring Gene Autry and Jimmy Stewart. Also appears in Christmas Holiday, a 1944 film starring Deanna Durbin and Gene Kelly. Hey, doesn't he look a lot like Spiro T. Agnew? Our walk continues. So far, I have about 4,500 steps. So this is a good day. Nice fresh air too. Good weather. Right in this area would be the famous unmarked grave of William McCormick. He went by Merrill. He was an actor, singer, and film director. In this film called Border Devils, which came out in 1932, he was the associate producer and production manager.
Come on, boy. We're going in to meet Mr. Denham. What's the matter?
Found that tacked to a tree down at the south pasture.
What does it mean?
That pinion bunch hamstrung 8 of your horses.
Oh, how could they be so inhuman? What that means?
Yeah. My little bay mare was down there, too, and I had to kill her.
Oh,
I ain't said nothing to the boys. don't want to start no trouble, but Pat and me are figuring on asking for our time and heading for the Pinion.
Oh, no. Don't desert me till Mr. Denham arrives. Please. Come on. Let's go.
Remember, this is a 1932 film, so it's a little bit fuzzy. He appears in 250 films between 1916 and 1953 upon his death. About 6 miles this direction is where Stan Laurel is buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Glendale, California. So I just couldn't walk past Oliver Hardy's resting place. 1892, he dies 1957, a genius of comedy. Boy, isn't that the truth. His talent brought joy and laughter to all the world. Placed by the Sons of the Desert in 1977.
What's that?
Mustard.
That's good.
I know it is. I used it once when I had the measles. Cured me in no time.
Why don't you do something for me?
Well, I'm doing everything I can.
Get me a plaster for my back and something for my throat.
I'll get them right away.
And hurry up. Have you got everything?
You know, I know just what's the matter with you.
So do I.
You've got the sniffles. Won't take long to cure that. It's ready now.
I can't put my feet in there. It's too hot. Go get a bucket of cold water. And pick your feet up. I'm gonna break your... I'm gonna break your neck.
What's the matter?
What are you trying to do? Kill me?
No, I want to get some cold water.
Why didn't you do that in the first place?
Well, I didn't know it was hot like that.
Now, that's better.
Much better.
Now, fix that plaster for my chest.
Is it me, or did that scene remind you of the Three Stooges? I wonder who was first. I think the Stooges were. Our next famous unmarked grave is in this area. Clifford Brooke. Brooke ending with an E. Should be right next to this headstone. I want to get the exact spot. Sometimes I have to fine tune. He was born in London on March 31st, 1873. Dies in Santa Monica, California on December 29th, 1951. He's best remembered for playing Mr. Packer in the film The Suspect, a 1944 film starring Charles Lawton and Ella Raines. He was chairman of the local chapter of the American Red Cross and the Boy Scouts of America, the local chapter. He was also a theatrical instructor of the Pasadena Playhouse. By the way, this is where Superman George Reeves got his start. Thanks for sticking with me this far. Our next stop, famous unmarked grave, is Walter Bonn, B-O-N-N. Got a little bit of a shadow, so I'll zoom down. He was born in Germany, September 20th, 1888. Dies in Hollywood on September 8th, 1953, at the age of 64. He was an actor who played mainly character roles such as bartenders, soldiers. A couple of films he was in is Cipher Bureau, came out in 1938, and The Deadly Game, a 1941 film. He was never married and rarely dated. Our next famous unmarked grave. Throughout this video, some are unmarked. We also found some neighbors that are marked. This is Nell Craig. Nell's a female. She was born in New Jersey on June 13th, 1891. Died in Hollywood, January 5th, 1965, at age 65. She's best known for playing Nurse Nosy Parker in the series Dr. Kilgore, which there were 11 of them. I also counted that she was in 36 other films, playing mainly maids, nuns, saleswomen. Next to Cliff Edwards, there are famous unmarked graves on each side of him. I'm a little confused on this one because I found this picture, and originally Mittle Morris had a headstone. Today it's not here. I'm not sure what happened. She was a social reformer, founder of Faith Home Mission known as Mother Morris. She was born December 25th, Christmas Day in 1874. Dies July 11th, 1953. Cliff Edwards, known as Ukulele Ike, was born in St. Louis on June 14th, 1895. Dies in North Hollywood on July 17th, 1971, at age 76. He's the voice of Jiminy Cricket.
One night, a long time ago, my travels took me to a quaint little village. It was a beautiful night.
Also sang the Oscar-winning song, When You Wish Upon a Star. He died broke, so a fan donated money to place his headstone here, out of respect. Does this bring back good memories? And right next to him is Mary Alden. She was the first female Broadway actress to work in Hollywood, originally from New York. She was born there on June 18th, 1883. Dies in Woodland Hills, California, July 2nd, 1946, at the age of 63. I counted that she was in over 70 silent films. Now we'll make our way across the road. We'll find a marked grave. We'll find Annie Griffith's girlfriend. I think I found 11 unmarked graves. I was looking for 15. A few I just couldn't find. I've been here all day today, by the way. Aneta Corsaut, actor, trooper, lives from 1933, dies 1995. She's very easy to find because she's right next to the road. Hey, don't run off yet. I appreciate the loyal support. The comments are awesome. The private messages are fun. And I also enjoy the phone calls. Feel free to search me out, give me a call. It'd be great to hear from you. Don't run off yet. I'm going to bring something in on the end of this video. I think everybody should and needs to be remembered. And happy trails, everyone. So be sure to look up in the sky. It's not a bird, it's not a fly. It's the insurance guy heading home.